The first 3 months of our calendar year spins us through a heavy amount of transition, discovery, and change. As we enter the spring fall equinox, accompanied by a new moon, the final transactions and adjustments that we have been filtering through are coming to a zenith, oftentimes leaving us simultaneously exhausted and exhilarated. Physically and emotionally, we may feel as though we have been tumbled around by a tornado or even a hurricane of unending events orchestrated by our energetic connection to the universe. But something awakens our senses to perk up because we intuitively know that we are on the edge of something big and exciting. Hello and welcome. I'm Sara Bachmeier with Egyptian Numerology. I'm the author of Egyptian Numerology, Emergence into the Fifth Dimension, and The Path of a Wounded Healer. Liberation is for the asking. As we enter the deeper realms of this month's energetic and numeric values, we are confronted with the power of our individual soul star. Our soul star is the pure essence of our light without human form, and it sits within the house of our body, between the solar plexus and the heart. It is the center of who we are vibrationally, and it regulates our personality and the identity that we chose to embody in this lifetime. The numeric message from the universal number 1 year, coupled with the number 3 calendar month of March, is pointing to our authentic ability to create and express ourselves. And this is extremely important to those who are aligning with their life path and purpose at this time. As we evolve, we find it necessary to uncover the direction and the potency of our passions. If you're on a spiritual journey, all of the inner work that you have done has led you closer to understanding and healing yourself on a deep and profound level, strengthening your assets and unraveling layers of conditioning are all parts of the process of becoming aligned with your life path and purpose. As many of you are discovering, a major part of becoming authentic and expressing yourself lies in the ability to embrace the not so pretty aspects of your personality. Being open and willing to discover the liabilities that you hide is to look at them through a looking glass of acceptance. And when you do this, you may very well find that the parts of yourself that you thought were not appropriate to share with others are actually assets in disguise. For instance, I grew up pretty embarrassed of my lack of social and conversation skills. It seemed like my mind always went faster than my mouth could convey what I was thinking. So this led me to write down my feelings in a journal. And over time, I became confident in my writing abilities. And this all started with my being uncomfortable in social settings. Many may suffer from anxiety, but if they look closer, this condition is normal for those who are super sensitive. This sensitivity allows you to be more caring and compassionate with others. And if you invite this gift to guide you, then you will have an easier time developing your psychic senses. Now, if you find that you are a controlling person and have a difficult time working with others, you may learn that you have extraordinary organization skills that will help you start your own company. Those who are ashamed of their procrastination habits may find that they've been comparing themselves with others and are being intuitively guided not to participate in the projects that they demand on themselves. We all want to be authentic, but until we get to know ourselves and truly accept the difficult parts of who we are and our journey, we won't be able to experience the success of our sovereign path to enlightenment. Being authentic requires us to know, honor, and express who we are. Some people are waiting until their idea of being perfect is accomplished to claim the right to be happy. And sometimes this process includes having to eliminate the things that you're not. Your soul star is waiting to be embraced, and it does not demand that you be perfect to feel comfortable with expressing yourself. It wants to guide you to truly love and appreciate your unique qualities and investigate and reflect on the things that bring out your innermost joy and happiness. Now, if the voices in your head are stopping you from moving forward, then you need to ask whose voice you're listening to, because your higher self will never discourage you from being authentic and expressing yourself freely. This month encourages you to get to know yourself, find out what's important to you. A lot of us have changed the past 5 years, and parts of ourselves aren't the same. When someone asks us what's important to us, we may immediately want to say something that we always say, and then we realize that we've changed. So, what aspects of your life do you defend? What brings you out of your comfort zone? When you know yourself, it's easier to tell the difference between what energy is yours and what energy belongs to someone or something else. But without a home reference of self, it's impossible to distinguish what thoughts and feelings belong to you and which ones enter your field of thought through outside influences. I know sometimes that's tricky for me. Um, I'll have a mood that I didn't necessarily generate and wonder where it came from. We have free will, and this includes taking responsibility for what enters and stays in our mind. If you are constantly dominated by thoughts, memories, or energy that you don't intentionally generate, you are giving your free will away and allowing outside sources to control you. You don't have free will if your mind is untrained and unhinged. Your thoughts will take control, bouncing back and forth from past to future, unless you learn to shut it down, concentrate on what inspires you, and be able to direct it to align with your higher self. Being a conscious light worker requires that we master our minds and become free to choose our destiny. Free will governs our personal power, and if we keep giving our power away to energy that does not support us, we get further and further away from our truth and our authentic nature. Watch how your self identity phases in and out of focus as you make the necessary adjustments to choose a healthy and productive life. Inviting your soul star to navigate your mind and your heart will shed layers of false conditioning, help you raise your energy field, and it'll direct you to express your creativity without resistance and unnecessary judgment from our inner critic. With the birth of our spring-fall equinox, we are encouraged to learn from nature how to change gracefully and expose more of our true nature. Everything is connected, and it's not a coincidence that the month of March ignites the home base of our soul star and gives it room to breathe. The numeric energy, the equinox, and the new moon are all aligned at this time to bless your journey and inspire you to nurture every aspect of your beautiful presence. Explore your full potential, expand conditioned boundaries, and freely become a conscious participant on your evolutionary journey. So this concludes this video. Please let me know if you resonate with this information by liking, sharing, subscribing, and of course, commenting below. Learn more about Egyptian numerology at egyptiannumerology.org and learn how to calculate your own soul contract through my online course, which is also posted on my website. So thank you for joining me, and may the force be with you. Namaste.